Hey, I guess Luna here. Anyway, I usually forget to say that part. Why are you giving me looks? Finish your milk and then go take your nap. Make sure you wash your face and hands first. Anyway, we had a little bit of a late lunch. Just because I had an appointment and things kind of ran late. So it actually got a little bit interesting because we had some meatball soup left. I got the recipe from my Aunt Carol. She's not biologically my aunt, but she's awesome. And she put up with my uncle for I don't know how many years. Might as well be my aunt. Hey.
Yes, Mom. I like it.
Stop playing with it. You're gonna break it. Finish your milk. Finish it. You are milking that last sip. Finish it. You just made one sip into 6. Go wash your face and hands. It's nothing to be proud of right now. Go. Go, 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 go.
I love you.
I love you too. Do not touch the walls. Alright. Anyway. Grass has started growing in the backyard. Like, it's actually decently, like, it was completely barren whenever we moved in, and I'm like, yes. The pet grass does not actually grow as fast as it says. Like, I've got the first few sprouts up, and that was by the time we got the next month's order, which is this month's order for the cat food. So yeah.
Love you.
Love you too. Not as great as it could be. I was actually thinking about spreading this next batch of cat grass out there to see if it would kind of help the grass grow. No real reason, except just to see if it would do anything or if, like, I don't know, birds would pick it up or something. I don't know. I just wanted to know, I guess. Yeah. Curiosity. Also, you know what they say. People who make friends with cats, especially in a neighborhood like this. You want to make friends with cats because some people have rats. You want the cats of the neighborhood to say, well, isn't this a great place to hang out? But not like obnoxiously so. Even if it's just one corner of the yard with some grass, you want that there. Because it might at least, like, entice, you know, some sort of benign. You know what? It's like this saying. I don't actually know if it's Chinese and I don't care. But it's a truth. Make friends with strange cats. You'll have good luck. It's not really luck. It's more just lack of pests. Because cats eat. You know, pests. Haven't really seen a lot of cats in this neighborhood. I haven't really seen any. It's like, it kind of makes me nervous. I don't know, you don't see cats in a neighborhood and it makes me nervous. Like, I've seen dogs. Big, vicious looking dogs running around the neighborhood. I've seen that once, okay. The dog did not look friendly. And then there were those other couple dogs with the people with the broken fence. That was interesting yesterday. They actually got out because our fence is not meant to keep tiny rat dogs inside. They went back to their yard though. Well, I know at least one did. He was barking up a storm last night. Humane Society was supposed to show up. They were supposed to show up at both places and never did. Apparently some laws were changed around. You can't just call a no-kill shelter directly. I would have liked to have done that. These dogs seem like they would be very friendly. A little skittish at first. You kind of gotta get to know them. They're a little under-socialized. But it seemed like they would be pretty adoptable. What is it with some of these people and getting like 5 dogs in their backyard? And they think, oh, it's okay because they're chihuahuas. I'm like, that's not even intimidating to like a burglar. They can literally just punch that dog like across whatever. And then you have stories of dogs that are completely useless whenever something happens, because all the burglar does is give them some treats or something. And I'm just like, well, you raise a treat whore. You have a treat whore. Like, you know, I've actually had dogs that I was like, yeah, what are you gonna do to a burglar? Lick them to death? And you know, that's Mika was, for instance, was about as harmless as it gets. The only thing she did was lick me awake. She didn't even bark. She just licked me awake. Like, there was nothing wrong with her voice box or anything. She'd been so mistreated that, like, she just didn't want to bark. Whenever she did, she'd catch herself. She'd just go, woof. You know, just that, woof, woof. She never really barked. I remember actually being worried and actually having a vet check her out to make sure that she could still bark. If it was like, no, she just doesn't. I don't know why she doesn't. She just doesn't. And yeah. But Mika, Gorgeous actually scared off the burglar, the cat. Mika was just like, she woke me up and I miss that dog. Anyway. My cat scared off burglars. By the time she was done, they were running off yelling Diablo, which means devil in Spanish. So yeah, devil cat, demon kitty. So we actually have a running joke about that. It's been a running joke for years now because of that. But yeah, someone was trying to break into a window and she scared him off. Mika, on the other hand, all she did was nose me up, lead me out, whine a little, and then hide behind my legs. Like, literally just hid behind my legs. Like, I've got you up. You deal with the big scary human. Now, that isn't to say that she wouldn't put herself in the way as sort of like a shield, because she'd already done that. Well, afterwards. Mika was being basically rehabilitated because she had been so heavily mistreated that, like, how did my god sister put it? She thought that she was just a beta dog. And I don't think she quite understood that this dog had simply been so mistreated that the level of submissive that she wasn't normal. There's beta, and then there is terrified to do anything. And she didn't know the difference between discipline, things that she wasn't supposed to do and things she was supposed to do. Because basically just all of these things got the same reaction. And people mistreated her, whether she behaved or not. So I'd already worked with animals like this, so I knew. Got her back up to snuff, and she was a good dog. Coward. She was a coward. But with her history, you could understand. She was afraid of people. It was funny because we actually bonded over that because I wasn't so great with people too either at that point. I just had too much crap happen to me. And I just wasn't, I guess you would say I wasn't really a fan. Didn't really want anything else to happen. So, maybe people's the wrong word. If I knew you, it was okay. If I didn't, it really wasn't. I mean, it could be if people I knew were there. Or the dog. But, I had like a web of ways to deal with this. But, yeah, it was still something that I had to deal with. Because you never knew. You never knew. I never knew. What person might be the next fuck up. And my ex-husband turning on me like that did not help matters. It actually made things way worse. I was already looking over my shoulder, wondering if people who had held me against my will previously in this house, not this house, but a house, if they would find me and drag me back. There were a bunch of times I'd gotten away, but I was always looking over my shoulder. There were a bunch of times they dragged me back, like physically. Other times they would threaten to hurt this other girl. I couldn't do it.